needs assassin.
The big question is going to be when these two pick-off heroes come online. And so speaking of that, Fata's just about to grab his Blink Daggers, so we've got potential split ganks coming up.
You know what though? They just took the bounty route at the top lane with, or at the top river, with the smoke of the seat. So somebody on Cloud9 pinged it out. I think Bone7 actually pinged it out. And they're aware that VG has jungle presence in their own area right now.
Yeah, so this smoke from Vici, even bringing Ice up here, is not going to be successful. EE is hiding all the way underneath his tower right now, up on the tier 1, and he's actually gone for Arcane's here. Oh well. As I say that, we've got a kill down on bottom lane. Fata jumps in with the blink and a double damage, and is going to be able to burst down Fenrir. Absolutely no problem, so say goodbye to the horseman there. I have to say that maybe this opens up high to get something different, but not gonna happen. Jump in from Ice top lane. Song coming out from EE. They don't have a grip just yet on the Bane, unfortunately, but they can still Nightmare him. Maybe set up for Bone7 to get in position. There's the Nightmare. Bone7 loops around the corner, throws out the stun. Couple of backtracks coming out, but it won't be enough. And EE just gets a kill delivered to him on a silver platter. I don't know what Ice was planning there. There wasn't really anyone around either. Maybe some TP's coming in. There's a jump in bottom lane with the Panda split, as they do actually manage to catch out the Razor a little bit further back. FY up in the air, still a little bit of the split left, and AOI coming in. C9 striking in 2 different lanes, and will pick up 3 separate kills. Fenrir coming in with the Edict, but Fata with the haste. Scoots back into the jungle, and that is going to be that. A really nice couple of minutes for C9.
Of course, the mid tower, both towers haven't taken any damage, and here it is, Ice.
Jumping in, they've spotted out the real EE, they've still got a follow-up stun from Fenrir. Pylai coming in, might be able to get the Nightmare, will that be a deny? It will! Pylai with the plays, Fenrir now getting jumped by Fata. Edict getting split around a little bit, it's 1 for 1, Fata still going to work, doesn't actually have enough mana to pop the split just yet, could maybe swap to Intreds, making his way back in right now, jumps in, there's the primal split, not gonna risk the clap in case he doesn't have enough mana, focusing FY for now with 2 Ice. Also jumping over stick charge is gonna bring FY back to full HP. Black just gonna head back towards this tier 1 tower. Fire Panda still chasing along with Earth, there's the lift, Fata gonna have to wait for him to be dropped back down. Up on the high ground, Pylai also still waiting with the Fiend's Grip in tow, but well, Black at the ready there, so.
Surprised to say, this might not make a lot of sense, but for an OD that's been free farming with that Midas.
Jump in.
Oh, that thought.
Fenrir are going to be focused first. They've got the Boulder and the stun lift onto the Razor. It's next to the next to the next for C9. Bone7 looking to line up this stun. Now there's just going to be a Fiend's Grip immediately. Super will be next to fall. Bone7 dropping pretty low out of the eye of the storm, but he's going to be fine and really get online and start cutting waves and farming everywhere. So just waiting for that Naga Siren to kick in. And C9, they've got Grip almost back off cooldown. Another 10 seconds to go. So they're just going to be looking for this gank down on bottom lane. Ice the target.
Ice. Fiend's Grip is up in 3 seconds.
2, 1, Fiend's Grip. No, just gonna be the Nightmare to start things out. Gonna follow things up. Okay. Know that they have to use the grip. There you go. AOI comes in with the stun. I thought they were gonna try and hang on to it, but there's no real point, I think, at this stage. Jump in on top of a support, pop the BKB, crit them to death. At the end of the duration, pop the split, and continue going to town. So I really like this pickup here from Fata. And AOI looking for the jump in bottom lane with the stun. Black has already used his Force Staff. Out comes the primal split. Can they boulder this one? Yes, they will. Really nicely done there.
Yeah, that was so nice of him. Did you see that? He actually used the Panda split instead of clapping at all, just so he can dodge the Astral. And if Black got the Astral off on him, he would have been able to TP out. So Fata, some incredible fight awareness right there. And honestly, throughout the series, throughout the tournament, the unsung hero for Cloud9.
Okay, that's the Aegis gun.
Yep.
And Ice. Sorry, Claire, we'll get back to you in a sec. Grip coming out. He's backtracking a lot of this. AOI comes in with the blink stun. Will finish up that kill. Super charging up the hill with no vision at all. Oh, but he knows AOI is actually stuck over in the trees, draining him out right now. Pi coming back in. There's the Nightmare, but AOI still losing damage. They have to be careful about this Razor right now. Stun gets thrown out, and FY actually pulling the Nightmare onto himself, but that lines up with a 2-hero impale out of Bone7. Getting stunned up for the time being, pops the Carapace over onto Super, who's trapped in the middle of everybody right now. Fenrir comes in, but it's a little bit too late. Everybody else is already dead, and I think C9 are just going to clean him up as well. No problem. Maybe a blink body block out of AOI, jumps forward. There's the blink as well from FATA. 2 heroes stunned, but it doesn't matter. They also end up losing to Leshrac.
So that's not a good sign for OD because Naga's farming is exponentially faster. And then you have to count the fact that Cloud9's 4 Protect 1 so far has been super successful. As I say that Ice gets the solo pick, and Panda is going to chase after.
Comes in with the boulder. Pylai has the grip, and looks like that is going to be enough. Safe farewell to Ice. Does end up being a Chronosphere traded for the split, but I think C9 not too unhappy to grab that pick off there, and I feel like Black is going to be on the receiving end of a lot of hate, and almost still needs a BKB to do what he wants in these fights.
Oh yeah, for sure. This OD cannot fight this game without BKB.
Oh, got a chrono coming out, but the song just chewing up that duration. FY on the edge, so AOI will not be able to go to work, but they're just setting up over on the Rubik right now. Gets a steal, out onto the Riptide, will be able to throw it out. Good awareness in his final hours, but it's already 2 dead, and Bone7 jumps in with the blink stun. It's huge. Double kill, triple kill, everything that FATA's looking for right now. Super gonna go for the TP out. Will just be able to. Net was on cooldown, I believe, for EE there, but 4-0 team fight in C9's favor, and beautifully done. Hope kind of alive, but they're definitely on the back foot, and Super gets the BKB off. There's still going to be a song. Actually ends up canceling the TP there. I thought Super was going to wait it out, but nope, not going to happen, and now he's just on the run. BKB still going out. Do we have another blink coming up? AUI with the stun and the blink.
Oh, nice
pretty soon, but Ice puts an end to all of that with the Chronosphere. FATA's still chasing along with Bone7, but Super's back to the tier 2 tower. FATA still wants some of this. Tries to pop the primal split. There's a lift back. Stun ends up being missed. Super getting chased to the ends of the earth here. Black jumps in with the BKB. Immediately gripped from Pylai. Where's the bash from Ice? That's 3 hits, no bash. He gets out of the grip, however, drops the hammer. FATA now with the stolen grip over onto him. Where is this primal split? He's actually completely out of mana. Black now getting stunned up, will end up being brought down. FATA with Beyond Godlike Streak doesn't need the ultimate to still go to town, and EE with the Radiance Burn is going to find himself a triple. It was looking so promising for VG Gaming, but Aegis and the farm over on C9 proves to be a little bit too much as that team fight goes. You know, alliance games and things like that, where they're pushing in one lane, the illusions loop all the way around the outside of the base to go and push an exposed lane of Rex, and then they just song everybody who's trying to defend the other lane. Time walk away from Ice. BKB inside the trees, but they get the vision. There's the grip to cancel the TP. This is a huge pickoff for C9. AOI is going to end up stunning himself. Ice does manage to drop the Chronosphere, but there's a song coming in. EE's found his way into the backline. Super still draining some damage. FATA's going to retreat himself back out. There's another time walk for Ice, but there's nowhere to go. Brought down by the stun. Super can continue trying to fight. Couple of seconds left on this BKB. Unfortunately, AOI won't be able to get that stun out. Black turning into fight here. Drops the Hex on the FATA. Won't be able to burst him down. Sandy's Eclipse comes too late. The ultimate's already been used from the Panda. Super now being focused. Bone7 in the middle of this. Ice with the buyback. Rejoins the fray, but he doesn't have that Chronosphere ready to go. Bouldered and stunned by the Alchemist. And the Fire Panda still going to work on him. The Medallion not making life easy either. We've got the lift up onto Black. He's the target that they really want. Brainsap coming in. FY sticking his ground. FATA coming in with the BKB. Gets the crit. Triple kill there. Super's back to life. But VG Gaming are just trickling in one by one and getting beat to death by FATA and AUI. Pylai coming in as well. It's an ultra kill for FATA. Can we get the Rampage? Black doesn't want it to happen. He's going to hex up the Brewmaster. But I don't know if his wishes are anything to FATA as he finishes up the Rampage. Oh my word, what an end to this game and what an end to this series. And FATA, what a player.
FATA, really, simply put, the unsung hero of Cloud9 right now. Ever since he came in, he's been making very, very big splashes, huge waves, and dominating a lot of the game for us with these brilliant puck plays and a lot of his Panda. Just let's just look at the numbers and let them speak for themselves, right? 16, 1 and 10. Phenomenal performance against one of the strongest Chinese teams.